In our previous session, we have gone through the conditional statement, the if statement. If, elif, else, various kinds of if statements we have gone through. Now we come to the session where we will go through the while loop or the iterative loop. We already had one session. We will work out a few more problems based on the looping while loop. In this session, we are going to do a problem, that is to find out the factorial of a number. As you notice here, n factorial is equal to 1 into 2 into 3 goes on, n minus 1 into n. That is 1, 2, 3. Suppose it is 5 factorial, 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5. So like that is the what a factorial is. Now the question is, how are you going to find the factorial of a given number? We will work out the algorithm, write the flowchart, and write Python program. So here we have got, so let's see, I is equal to 1. So I say factorial is equal to 1. So then value is equal to. Then fact 2 is equal to fact 1 into 2. It becomes 1 into 2. So fact 3 is the third is equal to fact 2 into 3. So it becomes 1 into 2 into 3, 3 factorial. Fact of 4 is equal to fact of 3 into 4. So that's fact of n is equal to fact of n minus 1 into n. So this is the formula for n factorial. In other words, we get a general formula, fact I is equal to previous factorial into I. For example, fact 2 is equal to 1 into 2. Fact 3 is equal to fact 2 into 3. So that is how we proceed as it given here. So this becomes the general formula to find out the factorial of a given number. So let us write the flowchart and Python program. So as you see here, let us come. We have initialized fact to 1, I is equal to 1. Then I say as long as, that is while I value is less than equal to n. So then I multiply fact by initially 1, then 2, then 3, etc. Then increment the value of I. Let us see how it goes. So fact is now here in the case already fact is 1. 1 into 1 is equal to 1. Now I becomes 2. So then fact is equal to previous factorial, that is 1 factorial into 2 gives you 2 factorial. I has become 3. Now already 2 factorial is there. This is 2 factorial is there. To that I multiply by 3. I get 3 factorial. And here I becomes 4. And here I multiply 3 factorial by 4. It becomes 4 factorial. So 5 I becomes 5. And 4 factorial into 5 gives a 5 factorial. And I become 6. I come out of this loop and then I print the value of factorial, that is 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5 is equal to 1200. 1200. Let us see the Python program. So here we have the Python program. So I is equal to 1, f is equal to 1. Then I say input the value of n, what is the number whose factorial you want to find out. So I have converted that into integer. So therefore I is less than equal to that number. In the last case it was 5. So f is equal to f into 5. Factorial is equal to factorial into I. I increment the value of I. So this goes on and it comes when suppose I have entered 5. So when the value of n becomes I becomes more than 5, that is 6, it comes out of the loop, then it prints factorial of 5 is equal to whatever it is. As you see here, enter the number whose factorial you want to find out. 5 I have entered. So immediately it gives me the answer. Factorial of 5 is equal to 120. So I've got a bigger number here, 10. So immediately it gives a huge number here. Factorial of 10 is equal to such a big number. So this is how we find out the factorial of a given number. Factorial of a given number. Later we shall convert this into function subprogram. So you have a function to find out the factorial of a given number. Thank you.